Football Americas have been discussing the World Cup expectations for the US men's national team as we take a look at their schedule. If the seeds hold and USA win their group and gets through to the round of 32, they'd face Belgium as the highest ranked side in Group G. So we would like to get the panel's expectations from this US men's national team, what they would be seeing as success for Pochettino's men going into this tournament. I'll start with you, Ale.
So this is assuming that the United States wins the group.
This is assuming that.
And it's a big assumption when you consider that one of the teams that could potentially go through that UEFA path is Turkey. Now, why am I saying that this is a big assumption? It's because the last time that we saw Turkey play against the United States, it was here in the United States in a friendly, and Turkey housed the United States. They were dominant. They were far better than the United States were. So we have to then assume that the United States are going to take a big leap from that performance, and they have grown so much that now they're going to win the group. And if they do that, then I think it's realistic to think that the United States should get through the round of 32, should get through the round of 16, and then it's the quarterfinals. And that's when I think, if I'm looking at success for the United States, a quarterfinal appearance at home would be that, would check that box. And in all honesty, thinking about beyond the quarterfinals would be unrealistic. It would be a bonus. It would be a plus. It would be great. Go USA. I love you so much. Land of the free, home of the brave. Yeah, and that's about it. I just don't see this team built to do something else other than getting to the quarterfinals.
Stevie?
I always find it tough in these sort of situations to look too far ahead. And quite honestly, I think right now, success, in my opinion, for the US is to get out of the group. You know, we can talk about Turkey and Paraguay and Australia, and they're going to win the group. But listen, they have to get out of the group. I think 4 points gets you out of the group. So
pretty much everyone's going to get out of the groups if they're a half-decent side, aren't they?
Yeah. Listen, if they get to the quarterfinals, they want to get a parade through New York. That's what they need. If they get to the quarterfinals, no, I'll be sat here. We'll have it on the screen.
But what the question is, what is success? And a World Cup at home, it's a unique opportunity. And so that's why I'm thinking, if you're going to dream, then dream. And quarterfinals should be something that would be the line of success. Because before that, or anything before the quarterfinals, is something that they've already achieved in past World Cups. So that's why I'm saying, hey, success has to be something that improves upon what you've done before. Pochettino was brought in to do something that he hasn't done before, that this team hasn't been able to achieve before. And they've gone to a quarterfinal before in 2002 with Bruce Arena and our very own Casey Keller, who didn't play, but he was there. Look, all I'm saying is success has to be improvement from what you were before. And if that's the case, I think quarterfinals is what should define the success for this national team.
Frank's always got wild predictions.
Yeah.
Frank, what's your prediction for the US men's national team if the chips are to go their way?
You know what? I want to be optimistic, and I'm going to use my own experience and what we've gone through with the national team in '98, where before the World Cup, nobody was very optimistic about us, and to be questionable was the right maybe way of thinking and way of analyzing our team. And us too, we were wondering, where we could go, and we only thought about going out of the group stages. And as Stevie said, and you play one game after one game, and you never know, and you build something, and maybe, and Ali was alluding it, with the pressure, the pressure, the good pressure, the positive pressure of the fans, the medias, and everything, you go game after game. So I'm not saying that United States has the same strength that we had with the national team, that maybe we didn't know, but you never know, especially when you play at home, what can happen. And I want to believe that the fans will bring some craziness, and maybe United States can go further. But yes, I agree with the guys, quarterfinal will be kind of an achievement with what we are seeing right now with the national team.
All right, there will be more talk on this because it's already dropped. It's streaming now on ESPN Plus. Football America's talking about this very topic. Make sure to join the crew. There he is. He's already had a name check today. Casey Keller. Okay. 100 days from the World Cup. Football America is available now on ESPN Plus. All right.